Whoa, before this video even begins, I notice most of my viewers aren't even subscribed, so what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos, and also smash the like button for good measure. Anyway, enjoy the video! I certainly can't wait to find out what this next country song is all about. Will it be a case of love for all of us, and it's certainly on our side? Or is it just back to the usual rubbishness? Let's find out together! Roll titles! Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody! I am Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. As far as my count is concerned with all these videos is 5 to go, not including of course Sweden, which I'm sure you've recently seen, but this particular country had quite the freak result back in 2017 when they absolutely won the whole thing, completely dominating proceedings. But since then it's been marish, but they've had some decent results, especially a top 10 in the last contest. But will it be the same this year? It is, of course, for Portugal. And getting the maracas out for Portugal this time is Mimicat. That's the name of the performer with the song Coração. Please how you pronounce it. Now, as far as I'm aware, I've heard like a couple of snippets of it, and let's just say I think the Can-Can's back this year. But let's just give the whole song a little go and see what it's all about, and potentially could it challenge for the top spots? We will see. Anyway, without any further ado, let's now dive into Portugal. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Maracas time. Apparently this is proper maraca. Ooh. Ooh, the piano. That's maximum. Well, okay. Instance, and it's definitely Can a lot. Fair enough. Sliding with the couch. Good vocals. Oh, what happened there? Okay, we're back now. This is, I mean, clappy. It's more clappiness in Portugal. We had clappiness last year. At least it's something you would see like in a, yeah, a Can kind of performance, if you think about it. Especially with those dancers. Jeez, look at that. Okay, this is certainly different. Alright, fair enough. Quirky, a little different. I'm just wondering whether this will translate towards Europe already, especially with those outfits. Jeez. Tradition, culture. I like it. Those are the big love heart with the cogwheels on the background. Look at that. Those dances. Those choreographies. It's basically this little beat, isn't it? Off they go with the sofa. The audience is certainly intrigued. Oh, with the guitar in the background. Hey, she's got a passion, isn't she? Very good vocals. I don't know. I think we've had one clap too many from Portugal, personally. Although I wasn't personally keen on the claps last year. This one kind of makes sense because you got the flamenco style, and all that. And a bit. This is the slow jive now in the bridge, sway and all the rest of it. You watch this slow bit all of a sudden go quite quick. I bet they will do. Bear in mind, this is kind of the first full playthrough. There we go, back again. Now, this. Well, she goes high. Very good. Hey, alrighty. Hey! Alright, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good effort. I'll listen to it a few more times, just to like get my gauge and everything. But in the meantime, here is of course my thoughts. Now, because this song is in Portuguese, I will of course be reading out the English translation for this particular song, which basically translates to "Oh Heart." The song goes, "Oh heart, you who don't leave me in peace. Oh heart, you who don't leave me in peace. You don't give me any rest. You don't let me able. I have my head and my throat in a knot that won't come apart. And even though you're not sorry, I feel dizzy. Every day it gets worse. I don't know things I used to know by heart. The heartbeats have gone up almost to 1,000. I'm crazy, completely senile. My chest is burning. My mouth's drying. I don't know what to do with you. Darling, this isn't working working for me because it seems like I'm not even myself anymore. So in a nutshell, this is a bit of a breakup song, or at least a troublesome, tiring, you know, heartbreaking song going through troublesome relationship, which I like. You know, it's definitely turning a bit in a certain way where it's sort of like going typical Portuguese chaos, this one, but a very nice bit of chaos. Like, this is probably the best chaos you could ever think of, with the flamenco style and the typical Portugal style sounding guitar, with I think even like obviously the boom bum boom bum boom bum boom. It's very old-fashioned style kind of flamenco that in that sense. Obviously got the slow parts as well, sort of build up, kind of going back to the sort of older years of Portuguese entries as well, and the style of it, and it's just basically a Portuguese song. Well done for nailing that. I mean, the outfits on these crazy people, the males are very of that sort of style, especially the women with the sort of can kind of outfits, even though you can see their nether regions. But anyway, nevertheless, I like this one quite a bit, with the style and everything that sort of rolls around of it, and it merges well with all the structure as well, especially the big build up towards right at the end. They get the build up correct with this one, especially when building and she goes big power voice right at the end. I like it. It's that bit at the end where it goes bum bum bum. I quite like as well. Everything about it is just very likable and very of Portugal. But I do have one thing to say: not a lot of people are going to be liking this because it's simply not their tastes. It is a shame, because I quite like this sort of style and the very culture and the very art that this Portuguese entry does, because it is quite artistic. It's just unfortunately not going to be everybody's cup of tea. They're going to be popping a lot of the other poppy songs up a bit as far as the competition is concerned. But do I see Portugal qualifying? I can't see why not. I think it'll battle for the top 10, and considering, I think they're in semi-final too, but correct me if I'm wrong, bear with me. Oh, they're in the first semi-final. Oof. Well, look, it stands out on its own as far as its very unique nature, in the fact it's very Portuguese. It'll stand out compared to the rest of them. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, especially given the fact it's televote only. But I don't know, I kind of hope to see it qualifying. But if it does, yeah, I don't expect it to do that well, unfortunately. But this is very likeable as far as I'm concerned. Not highly likeable. I'm not going to quite maybe put in my top 10. But that being said, I'd say you're up there. Well done, Portugal. Not a bad effort at all. And that about does it for this particular video, but never mind what I think of Portugal. Please do let me know what you think of Portugal. Do you see it perhaps a flamenco style all the way to the top of the shop once again? Or is it... see your phone? Or is it perhaps just a case of maybe a bit too flamenco-y for you and it's just simply not your taste? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button for good measure. And of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.